Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Hey, listen, got a project we're trying to do here. Had a fellow contact me after watching one of my videos, Steven, and he's out of Maryland, and he said, you know what I want to do, man? I got this awesome plugin from Waves, and I want to set it through the X32 out into the DAW, which is going to be Reaper in this instance. Come out of Reaper, go back into the X32, and then come out through the mains. He said he watched one of my videos to where I was showing where you could play music from Reaper or audio from Reaper, as well as recording back into the Reaper. And he says, you know, you're real close to what I want to do. So we'll be kind of going back and forth with it, and we're going to try and figure this thing out, and we're going to do it together. Okay. So this is what I've got. I've got my headset coming in on channel 3. I do not have it going out to the main stereo. Okay. Now, I set the input gain on this like I always like to have it, and you guys know that, around that -18 to -15. Now, as you can see, it's also coming into channel 17 here, which right now I'm only using the X32, so I've only got 16 XLR inputs. Okay, I'm just using my rack. I don't have the S16 hooked up. So over in routing, this is what I've done. I brought in my locals, my 1 through 8, 9 through 16, which is what the rack would have. And then I'm bringing in channel 17 through 24 and 25 through 32 in through my card. Okay? So what I'm trying to get across to you guys, and this was totally found out by accident, and many of you probably already knew this, but just because you only have 16 XLR inputs, as well as the auxiliary inputs, but you can still get up to 32 channels of input if you route it through your computer. Okay? So that's the routing for this. It's just that simple. Okay? So now we're going to jump over to Reaper, and I'm going to show you what I've done. Now, before we jump over there, guys, I want to show you on channel 17 here. I do have this going through the main stereo. Okay? And this is what's going to actually come out of front of house. Now let's jump back over to Reaper. Okay, so here we are. All right? So, you know, by me setting my input gain between that -18 and -15, you'll see that that's what this is reflecting right here in Reaper. So what you have to do is you have to arm it to record. Okay, and you can do this from either part, either down here or up here. And then you have to right mouse click it, and you have to click monitor input. Okay, and this way you'll be able to hear what is actually coming through from the X32. Now I've just got a, this is actually the beta version, and I'm going to turn it on and just listen to the difference of my voice now. Now I'm going to be talking through the headset, and you'll hear what it's going to sound like. Give me just a second. I got to turn the 7B down and turn the other one up. Okay, guys, now I've switched over to the headset mic, and let's go ahead and if you see the signal drop off right there, what I've done is I've come up here pre-effects, and I've simply set up a gate. And you'll hear a little bit of difference in the voice now. So let's go ahead and engage this and listen to the difference of the voice. You should be able to hear the echo come in there now. And if I raise it up and exaggerate it, you'll see that it's actually coming through the plug-in and going back out into the X32. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one we pick. As you can see, you can manipulate your plugins through your DAW. And keep in mind, guys, that there is some latency here. But the whole point of this was to see if this could be done. You know, if you've got a certain plugin that you want to use for your vocal mic, as we were talking about it earlier, I don't think there's going to be a problem. Okay? So, out here now, you'll see I've come to the output. I went to channel 3, and I simply added another output. Okay? And that's what that output here is. It's going to output 17 as well. And the reason it's going to output 17, even though we've only got 16 channels here, is that output 17, let's take a look over in X32 Edit. Okay, guys, so here we are back over in X32 Edit, and here we are on channel 17, okay? Again, the routing, the card, 17 through 24, 25 through 32. Local inputs 1 through 8, 9 through 16. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn the headset mic off. Actually, I'm just going to mute it and get my voice back to normal, okay? So there is a way to do it, guys. We just got to figure out how to do it the best way with getting the least amount of latency that we can possibly get. All right? Take care, God bless, and we are out of here.